this is the energy for today, November 25th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, November 25th? What is the energy for today, November 25th? So perhaps you're on a like a soul journey, maybe soul searching, trying to get yourself to a higher vibration as far as letting go of anything that's keeping you down. Definitely what Spirit is telling you, like, keep going. And I do feel like there's a yearning here. This could be a yearning for someone. Definitely, I do feel like that is the case, because there is someone here in this picture. And you might have to sacrifice something in order to perhaps start something new and give a rebirth to a project or something like that, okay? So I do feel you're on a path where maybe you're trying to put your life in a different direction. And I definitely do feel it's to perhaps give yourself a start in a new direction. But let's see what these mean for you. I hope you're doing well today, guys. Okay, what is this? Irama. What does this mean for the viewer? What does this mean, please? It's like you're on a like a deep mission, and holy moly, the first one that comes out is the Lovers and the Six of Swords already. So there's definitely a yearning here. Yearning is definitely where you're like, maybe you're in a separation from someone and you just have some kind of pain and longing. And I feel that this is where the Lovers and the Six of Swords is coming. So you might be like really searching deep inside, trying to make a decision as far as which way to take yourself. If there's someone in your life that is very significant to you as far as a soulmate, they said twin flame, just someone that just sticks out for you. Maybe this is the separation that you're with your twin flame. And I feel that it's something that whoever this is that I'm reaching, it could be you or your love interest that is going through some kind of soul searching as far as maybe leaving some kind of conflict, perhaps steering towards something that is calmer. I definitely feel they're choosing love. They could be leaving the karmic cycle to move forward, okay? And sometimes your partner may not have a karmic partner, or they might be in a difficult situation. So I was going to ask, what is the Lovers, please? What is the Lovers? The Lovers, and okay, so you got the first one that popped over is the Knight of Wands. So you have this kind of passion for someone. I feel like it's really that yearning, that longing for to be with your counterpart. I feel that what you or your lover are moving towards is a new cycle, okay, a new journey. I do feel that something's going to come in a form of some communication, especially since I do feel that with the yearning, you're definitely longing for this person. There's a sense of sadness without this person in your life, and I don't feel that you can continue. And with the Three of Pentacles, it's definitely something that perhaps you or your love interest is really trying to take to go on this path, okay? I definitely feel that with the Knight of Wands, with the Knight of Wands, there's something that is just burning to be perhaps, given as far as a token of love, some kind of message, definitely. What is the World? I feel like I'm sort of out of breath with this one. It could be the person is very anxious, something like this, but I was going to ask what the World meant, and it's the Justice card. So the Justice is really saying there's some kind of balance that's been played out. This could be your love interest perhaps ending a karmic cycle. And like I said, they may not always have a karmic partner, but they're in a karmic cycle. So what I feel with the Justice card, you have to take it as it resonates, because it could definitely be where, you know, maybe they've gotten a divorce, perhaps just reaching their karma, playing out their karma, which gives either you or your love interest a new beginning. Okay, because I do see a new beginning here with the World. I feel that the Lovers is a choice. It's something that they have to choose. At this point, I feel that they might be maybe working on maybe figuring out how to contact you, especially if you've been in a separation, where they might not know what you're doing and you might not know what they're doing. I feel like they're working on this. What is the Justice? What is this referring to? What is Justice referring to, please? So the Queen of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Swords. So I feel that something has perhaps ended in order to give you a new beginning. The Queen of Wands is definitely taking that power back, really feeling rejuvenated, really finding oneself. I feel that this is, if this is your twin, then they definitely found themselves and they have some kind of strength where they want to make some kind of communication for you. The Devil card, I definitely feel like this could definitely be where they're still holding some kind of, I feel it's some kind of passion for you. I feel that, what I hear is like your sexual, when you guys were together sexually, it's like it's been like the best for them, for you. Take it as it resonates. I feel like there's something there that pulls them together, which there is quite a bit of longing and yearning for it. And so this is where Ace of Swords, it's telling you that you're going to have a new beginning. I definitely feel that something's coming in for you. And this could have been like a really, like a dry spell for you guys where you just maybe not been in contact with this person for so long and you just think, wow, it's finally going to come in. But I definitely feel like this is what's coming in for you. They're very sexually attracted to you. They're saying it again. It's like, whoever this is, they're just saying it was like the best sex ever. So that's where they're holding this passion. I don't feel that it's just sexual. I feel that it's just like the whole thing. They hold emotion for you. And perhaps this distance between each other has given this person that kind of feeling of, okay, I recognize who this is for me and how much passion they bring to my life. Because with the very first card that we're clarifying, it's definitely about recognizing what is a high vibration for you, soul searching. This person might have been taking a time out to recognize this for themselves, to see whether or not this is workable. Definitely, I feel like this person has to come back and perhaps give you some clarity, give you some truth, okay? So very interesting, and I feel that that's what the Justice is going to tell you about. It's going to tell you perhaps about what's been going on with them, but it's definitely a new chapter that you're starting. I definitely feel that they may be pausing at this moment just to really perhaps get everything together so that they can move forward, okay? I definitely want to know what the Devil is, just in case, because sometimes the Devil could be where it's a very toxic connection, you know, where maybe somebody is either stuck in their head too much. It speaks of when you do things too much, too many things, overdoing it on a certain thing, okay? So I want to know, what is the Devil, please? What does the Devil represent? So it's definitely Two of Pentacles. It represents some kind of balance for you. I feel that this is telling you, you create balance for this person. They might be a little shaky, because I definitely feel like my heart is racing. I definitely feel out of breath. I feel like whoever this is, they're very anxious, I would say. But I think that you bring some kind of balance to them with the Two of Pentacles, okay? And definitely you might even give them some kind of feelings of unstableness, because I do feel like this person has such an attraction to you. It could cause some kind of unstableness in their feelings, because perhaps maybe these feelings are very raw and they might have not felt these feelings before, okay? Which is the case with twin flames, and they sometimes shy away from it. So I want to know, what is endurance? Because endurance is just telling you keep going. So even if you've been at a place where you haven't spoken to them in a long time, you really have to have believe. And it's very much indicative of this World card, where you see she's manifesting. She's manifesting a new beginning, staying true to herself, following her intuition. I love this world card because it definitely does depict you manifesting what you want for your life and having a new cycle in that. Okay, so I definitely do feel that's what Spirit is telling you. Keep going, don't give up. You know, you're gonna reach the finish line at one point. And this is really talking about having some kind of planning for your future. Keep planning, even though you don't see it here just yet. Continue to plan, okay? What is endurance for the viewer, please? What is endurance? What does this mean? Endurance. What does endurance mean for the viewer? So judgment. See, there is going to be a second chance. This is a major, and it's telling you what was once lost is starting to grow again, which gives you a second chance. It gives you a chance to perhaps come back and come together with this person if you're separated, especially. Clarify judgment, and this is strength. So whoever this is for you, whether it's you or your twin flame, it's like they've gotten stronger. They've released something. I definitely feel like there's definitely a soulmate connection, which is your twin, where there's been healing, where there's some kind of courage taking place as well. I feel like that's where it's tied in with the sacrifice, but we'll get there. I feel that some courage has perhaps been brought from the bottom up to the surface, allowing for the second chance to come in, okay, and really having success. I feel like this is success for you guys. What is the strength? What is it that they've gotten stronger in? What have they gotten stronger in? So the King of Pentacles. So this is your beloved is really been working on perhaps just becoming more stable, more grounded for you. I do feel like this person is a person who is in their own right very powerful, very intuitive as well. I feel like they've gone through a lot. I feel like this person has been put through the ringer. There's been a lot of darkness. I do feel like they're coming out of darkness. They're starting to grow again, which is giving them that sense of a second chance, being stronger. And definitely, I do feel it's like they're working their way back to you, especially with the Lovers coming out first and the Six of Swords. They're definitely telling you they're working their way back to make some kind of communication or come back together because of the balance, because the balance you hold between each other, okay? Which is very nice, very wonderful, guys. Wow, I love it. Okay, what is the yearning? It's like you guys are really yearning for each other. I mean, like, I do feel like the separation was needed only to be stronger within yourself. I do feel that there's something here as far as this connection is not the kind of connection that can really die. With this star, it's there. Even though some of you might want to walk away from this, and I do feel like some of you do want to walk away from this journey. I mean, that's your free will. But I do feel that with the star card, it's telling you you can walk away and find other people, but you'll always have this connection because they're part of your soul. It's like You can't really kill it off. It can't die. It can be pushed down, but it can never, it can never go away, because you are two souls, okay? Two souls that become one. I do feel that the star is telling you there's something there. It's created in the universe for you. It's very much love heals everything. So the love that you have together, I definitely feel is what is healing this person in order to come back to you, okay? Because there is balance. Here again, they're telling me this is a balance. This is also where you feel the same for them as they feel for you, okay? And definitely go that distance, because that yearning is what is healing this person or yourself. And I do feel that this is the death card. It's definitely a transformation card. It's something that when this person comes back to you, they're going to be so different than what you might have last saw them as. There's a big transformation going on here, but it's only ending things, definitely ending things that were no longer growing for them. And that's what the very first card was saying. It's like you've somewhat have done some soul searching and probably released some people along the way, and really changed yourself. But it's definitely something that the universe has created for you. It's a sense of destiny. This is where you belong. Very powerful. And I do feel like this person is very like I just feel like they want to get the ball rolling. I feel like they've been at a loss with you for long enough, and I feel that this is creating a bigger yearning for them because they're not with you or you with them, if that makes sense. And I think that that's why some of you, I'm picking up on some of your energy where you sort of just want to end it because it hasn't come, okay? And so that is up to you. That is your free will. But Spirit is saying, with that endurance, keep going, okay? Keep going. What is the sacrifice? What is sacrifice? It says that there are those who are worth making a sacrifice for. Okay, so this could be them trying to make a sacrifice for you, or you trying to sacrifice something for them. So let's see. And definitely if you put yourself with the wrong person, and perhaps are in a karmic cycle and you just haven't chosen to leave that karmic cycle, they could really do you a lot of harm. Okay, so you have to take it as it resonates for you. Whether you're maybe in a karmic cycle that you need to leave, be very careful that if you keep yourself in there, it could really harm you in the long run. Okay, so what is being said here, what is being clarified with the sacrifice card is Ace of Wands. So you have a new beginning as far as passion and new ideas and a new way of thinking as far as which way you want to take your life, okay? The wheel is pretty much telling you this is a new cycle that you're given, okay? And perhaps maybe you got to sacrifice a couple things in order to get this ball rolling, because I feel like that's what this person wants. I feel like that's what you want. And I do feel the wheel is denoting that some new cycle, some new chapter in your life is starting, where the only way that's going to happen is if you release something, if you drop something in order to make room for that new chapter. Okay, if that makes sense. And that's what that sacrifice is, definitely. What is the Ace of Wands? I feel with this Ace of Wands comes a lot of truth about yourself and recognizing what you truly want. So you got Temperance, see, healing. Healing. And what about the world? What does the world mean for them as far as sacrifice? The world and sacrifice. What does this mean for them, please? Okay, so Ten of Swords. See, you've got to drop something in order to make room for that new chapter to start. And the Ten of Swords is saying some kind of stagnant energy is ending, where perhaps you've been separated for a long time and the separation is coming to an end, okay? Ten of Swords is definitely that card of, being struck by so much pain and betrayal, sadness, just where you almost do feel like you want to just drown. This person is floating on water, a bed of water, and I feel like maybe your emotions have been drowned, like you haven't felt for a long time, but I feel like that's coming out. That's coming to an end. That's a cycle you're ending. The wheel is denoting you're ending that cycle. And then you got the Five of Swords. It's definitely where you've got to walk away from conflict. And that's definitely what the very first card, the second card said, the Six of Swords, walking away from turmoil. So if this is your love interest, they've been in a lot of turmoil. I feel like they need to move away from anybody who's backstabbed them or caused them a lot of pain. And I do feel like that's what's happening, because with, like I told you, with this Ace of Wands, I just feel a sense of just finding clarity within themselves and finding some kind of passion to give them that new beginning, okay? Almost like, they've been in a place where they haven't moved in so long, and that fire was just, it was burnt out, and now somehow it's come back to life. It's starting to burn again, okay? And that is what's happening. But you definitely have to let go of some kind of something in order to get this new chapter rolling. So I do feel that with this conflict, they gotta let it go. What is the conflict? Is the conflict because of what they're doing to themselves? Okay. Or is it something that someone else is doing to them? Is someone else doing something to them? Is this just internal? Okay, so this is internal conflict. The Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. So this is something that they are doing to themselves, whether you or this person. I feel that they're holding on to some kind of regret. Maybe arguments that happened in the past. Maybe them not telling you truths. It could be that maybe they just feel that they caused you so much heartbreak that perhaps maybe you're going to hold back from them. Not allowing them to come back in. Seven of Swords is definitely where they're telling you they're leaving some kind of sneaky behavior. They've put an end to it, okay? With this Knight of Pentacles, it's taken a damn long time, I'm telling you. Taking you a long time, either you or your love interest, but they're releasing something, and that's what the sacrifice is. This could be in a work situation, okay? As far as your twin in a work situation, perhaps not doing something that was honest, or not loving what they do, or something like that held them back. Or it could be that they have a karmic partner and they're choosing to perhaps just give them everything and walk away from them. They're walking away from trickery. This is like the third time I've heard they're walking away from some just shady business, okay? And it definitely could be work or a karmic partner. You got to take it as it resonates for you. But it's taken quite some time, but they're cutting out some kind of BS. They're definitely cutting it out. After such a long, stagnant period, they're finally cutting something out. And it's because destiny. The Hermit card is having that internal wisdom to have some kind of knowledge open up in front of you, but also to take that guidance and move with it, okay? It's pretty much looking over everything that's happened and then choosing which way you're going to go. And the way that this person is going to go is to come back to what they love, what makes them happy, okay? So that would be you, the viewer. I want to know, how can I conclude this energy for today? How can I conclude this energy? So see, the Sun is telling you anything can happen. There's definitely anything can happen for you. There's been a lot of success in healing, okay? Where this person's able to work both with themselves or with you now. I do feel even with the Queen of Wands, it's telling me they regained some kind of self-love, some kind of self-worth where they weren't feeling it before. And it could be because you've been manifesting this for them. With the wheel, I'm telling you, I'm sorry, with the world, it's like I definitely feel that someone's been manifesting this and not giving up. Persistence, I hear persistence and endurance, okay, is what's making this difference for you. So the 7 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So that is telling you, because the Sun came out first, this is overriding these cards. There's some kind of something coming available to you or your love interest where they have an option to have a new beginning, and this takes them really looking at things from the past and the things that they've learned as far as making a wise choice to move forward, okay? Picking the right thing at this time. So maybe they didn't pick the right thing before, which caused them a lot of heartbreak, a lot of sadness. And I feel like that sadness is definitely because maybe they just didn't pick the person they loved. And maybe for whatever reason, they might have placed themselves in just a stagnant energy for whatever reason. I just don't know. I felt like this person could have moved earlier, but I just feel it's like different people heal at different levels and intervals. So it's like, I guess maybe they just weren't healed now. I mean, they weren't healed then because they are healed now. What does the 7 of Cups represent? 7 of Cups. So see, they're planning. The 7 of Cups could definitely be planning for a future, perhaps coming together with that twin flame. And really, with the King of Cups, it's really being able to feel with their emotions and really voice emotion to you, where maybe they weren't doing that before. They might have not done that before, especially we saw the 7 of Swords. They're releasing that kind of energy where they hold back and any kind of trickery. It could be that you were in a third party situation, but that's ended. We did see the Justice here. Maybe they've gone through a divorce. But there's something empowering with the Queen of Wands. It's like finding that passion, and it did come out twice. So it's, in a sense, I just feel like something empowering has happened for this person to be able to move forward. Okay, I want to know for these two souls, what has kept them together? What have they overcome? And will they come back? I feel they're coming back to you guys. I definitely do feel like that. You just can't, sometimes it doesn't come fast enough, and that could be a problem for you. So definitely soulmate, okay? And balance. We did see the Lovers. We saw the 2 of Wands. We've seen, let's see, which speak about balance. The Star is speaking about balance. The 2 of Pentacles, they definitely feel balance with you. You might give them that. And this person has been moving on, like they've been escaping from something that was very turmoil for them. And I do feel like that is something that has caused them quite a bit of pain. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to pause you for a second because the 2 cards fell under the table and I got to crawl under the desk. So I'm going to pause you for a sec. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get on all fours and get these. So dominating relationship and lost love. So this is where they feel like they've lost your love. Maybe they've been stuck in a dominating relationship, because I did ask what they needed to do to get back together with you. And they've got to leave something that caused a lot of betrayal for them. I do feel that they're on their way to accomplishing that escape, okay? Because we see moving on and escape. And this is a lost love. The lost love is you, because you've been in separation with them. So this is something that they're coming back for you, okay? And just keep going. That's all I can say, is keep going. And this person is somewhat really out of breath. So I'm going to pause you here so I can catch my breath. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Thanks.